Hi, Story Gordon here. How's it going? Me too. It's going. It's going great. I've come to believe I'm entering stage 7 of living, what I call advocacy. In this stage, I'm calling myself the success maven. Why? Because success is simple, but it's not easy. The OED defines success as the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. How many successes have you had today? How much have you done that you wanted to do? Each one of those is a success. I'm now convinced that one of our challenges is accepting the accomplishments we achieve. I figured out the other day that if I have had 100 successes every day, that in my 82 years, I've had over 3 million successes. I've had failures. The funny part is that the failures that I've had, flunking out of college, discovering I really didn't want to be an engineer, have led me to greater success. Even when I was laid off, I became a consultant, which led to my becoming a full-time professional speaker teaching seminars on internet technology. So success is simple. It's just not easy. Now, I also call myself a maven because if you look it up, a maven is an expert, and I believe that in my nearly 70 years of trying to be successful, since my girlfriend in the 8th grade dumped me because I was a jerk, and I didn't want to go through life as a jerk, so I tried to be successful. And I have been, up to a point. A maven is also a connoisseur. I love success, not only in myself, but in others. In this new role, I'm here to help. If you have any questions on speaking, and that's my particular specialty, is speaking. How do we become successful? As I said, it's simple, but it's not easy. I believe one way to approach success is by answering 5 questions. What's it about? Who am I? Where am I going? Who will go with me? And how will I live? Think about it. What's it about? What's what about? Everything. We're humans. Our minds are constantly asking questions, inquiring, wanting to know. What's it about is our worldview, and everyone's worldview is different. In my model, our worldview holds 3 categories of thought. Knowledge, what we know that we can prove. Beliefs, what we believe is true, but for which there is no evidence whatsoever. And in between those two, opinions. The views that we hold on what's right, partially supported by knowledge and partially supported by belief. And we see that every day. That's probably the biggest part of our worldview, opinions. All you have to do is read the paper, watch the tube, or some videos here, and you'll get opinions. They're important to consider, ideas to consider. That's on each of us to get information on, think about it, or in the keeping up to date. Mine changes all the Well, I call myself Stern Child in Omaha, Nebraska. And over the last 82 years, I've changed a little bit. I'm not the same person today as I was even yesterday or this morning. Today happens to be my 62nd wedding anniversary. How's that for success? So who I am is an original. My DNA says so. My family says so. My experience says so. What I want to do, who I want to be, and how I see the world says so. There's nobody else like me, and there's nobody else like you. That's who we are, and we keep changing. Third question, where am I going? What's my mission? What's my vision? In a later video, I will cover what I call the 7 stages of living. I'm in stage 7 right now. But the first 6 are childhood, adolescence, adulthood, what I call focused vocation, mastery, then elderhood, and finally, stage 7, advocacy. Wanting to tell everybody, hey, stay with it, keep going, this is great. That then is who I am. Question 3, where am I going? That's always great. What am I going to do? Who am I going to be? How am I going to see? That changes gradually, but it changes every day. When I was a child, one thing. When I was a technician, another. As an instructor. So my journey keeps changing. That's the third question. What's my journey? Where am I going? Question number 4. Who will go with me? My peers. Who I'm working with. Whom I'm associating with. The people who encourage me to keep becoming a little better, a little more successful in the journey. They will change. Think about that. Question 3 and 4. Where am I going and who will go with me? As an interesting aside, I read in Sam Keene's book, Fire in the Belly, that Howard Thurman told Paul Tillich those 2 questions were the most important questions in living. That where I'm going and who will go with me are the most important questions. And if we get them reversed, if we're more concerned about who's going with us than where we're going, we're sunk. That's the first 4 questions. Question number 5. How will I live? I don't know how you will live. I know how I have tried to live. The 3 essentials in our worldview, knowledge, beliefs, and opinions, are the grounding for the 3 essentials, I believe, in living as who we really, really, really are. Knowledge, so we can do what it is we really want to do. Because without knowledge and the skill that goes with it, we won't be as good at doing what we're doing as we could be. Being, how we relate with others, how we see ourselves, our relationships. Being who we really are in the doing. And the third essential, seeing, our opinions. Having a healthy view of what we want to achieve, how we want to achieve it, by helping more than harming. So there you have it. Those are the 5 questions. There's nothing here to get a tattoo on or to engrave in stone. It's just my particular view of the 5 questions we need to answer every day as we progress in our quest for success. So this is Story Gordon, another video, more than 180 on my YouTube channel. Every one an idea to consider. With that, I will sign off saying, I wish you all the best in your quest for success whatever it is and wherever it leads. All right. There we go.